everybody. I wanted to do a project share of an Easter card I just finished, and then I want to show you how I made it. So I'm still using the Echo Park collection that I has been working on, and I got it at Tuesday morning. And I've simply used one of the cut aparts out of the collection, and I've layered it on here. And I've made a crepe paper ribbon, and then used some more of the stickers, and then this little sticker came from Hobby Lobby. Also, the inside I have layered up the greeting, and I printed a greeting on my Cricut Joy. So that's something I've been playing with as well. So anyway, let me show you how I worked on this card. I've been watching people making the crepe paper ribbons, and for the most part they are folding and sewing and creating a pleated type effect. So I was thinking I was going to try to do it by just running a long gathering stitch on my sewing machine to see how that would turn out. So I've already put a gathering stitch on this. This piece is 20 inches long. I started sewing about an inch in and ended at about an inch before the end. And the rule of thumb is I try to at least triple the length when I'm gathering. So to start out, before I start pulling the threads through, I'm going to tie off the end. And I'm going to do this by simply pulling up, lifting up that bottom loop, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to see this very well, and pulling the bottom thread through so that both tails are together. And then I'm simply just going to tie a little knot. That way when I start to gather, it will not pull through. And then I'm going to cut the tails off. Then I'm going to come down to the other end. I'm going to start with what was the bottom bobbin thread. So that was on the bottom. And I'm just going to start gathering and just working it down. I don't use my sewing machine nearly as much as I used to. I used to love to sew, and I've kind of got away from it when I started paper crafting. So it's kind of fun to get the two things mixed in together. I'm going to keep gathering this till I get the overall length at about 5 inches, because that's the size of the front of my card. Let me pull it just a little bit more. Okay, and then I've got plenty of room with these tails that I'm going to trim out, and I can put them together. So what I'm going to do now is the same as I did on the other side. I will pull that bottom thread up, and then I'm going to tie the two of these together in a knot just to keep it from pulling apart. Get rid of some of that. And that's my cat Cha-Cha in the background. I guess he needs some attention. Okay, you can see I've gathered this up, and I've got this end tied off so it won't come apart. And now I'm just going to try to cut some little tails in it, and I'm not going to go past the stitch line because I don't want that to come loose. Trim the other end. Okay, and there's that. Now, for the trim piece, all of these sheets in this paper pad have little trim pieces at the bottom and little phrases, and I'm using some of those off of one of the sheets. So I just have a pink plaid one, and I put the Happy Easter little embellishment on there, and I'm going to place this right over the seam line. And I'm going to use wet glue for this. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to use the glue gun. Press that down and get it sealed and stuck. Okay. Then I have these cute little bunnies that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. They're part of the Paper Studio, and of course Paper Studio this week is 50% off. So I'm just going to put a little bunny on there. And it has double stick tape, but I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue as well. There we go for the little banner. Okay, now I'm going to bring the card in and start building it. For the inside, I have written on a piece of paper, Easter eggs think you are hilarious. That is because you can easily crack them up. Again, I printed that out. I used the writing application on my Cricut Joy and completed this. And then I've layered this with 2 more sheets of the paper collection. So I'm just going to peel the tape off and get this stuck to the inside of the card. And there's the inside finished. And now for the outside, I'm using another piece of the bunny paper. I think this is just so cute. This is going to be my first layer. Okay, then I have the cut apart I used, just said Happy Easter, and I've layered that with more of the pattern paper out of the pack. And I'm going to kind of place this on an angle. Like so. And then this banner will go across the bottom. Like so. And I'm going to again use hot glue for this. Press it down and get it good and sealed. And there you have it. I think that's just a really cute little Easter card, a little Easter greeting. And again, it's working on 1 paper pad, and it's Echo Park. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day.